¡Ay, qué bueno, señor vecino!
Food is good, la comida es rica. I like to eat it. Me gusta comerla. I like fruit. Me gusta la fruta.
Okay, so the tomatoes and the onions are gonna, and some of the serrano peppers, I'm gonna make a salsa with that, your typical kind of salsa that most people are familiar with. And I'm also gonna make chili verde salsa without any tomatoes in it. And so I've roasted the vegetables in on top of the fire. It's better out in the grill outside, but where I live, nope, that's not possible. So I've got this hibachi top over here, and that's what I'm using. I'm also roasting some garlic, still in the husks, and I'm going to use some of that for both of the salsas. Well, it's a big mystery as to where my molcajete went. I can't find it here in the house. I called my mother, and there's a different story there about one she had. So that's okay. I'm just using a bowl now and a glass. And what I've done with the tomatoes is I've just taken off the stem ends. And so I'm going to try to crush it with this without it going everywhere while the garlic roasts. I've taken the stems off of 4 of these serrano peppers. I'm saving the other serranos, of course, for the other salsa. And I'm just going to crush them pretty much like you would do in a molcajete. What I've said before here is I'm making the salsa in this manner rather than using any power tools like a blender, because this is the way our ancestors traditionally made it. This is just roasted tomatoes. Actually, they use the tomatillo more. That was probably more available than these kinds of tomatoes, but that's okay. It came into play sooner or later. So it's tomatoes, onion, garlic, serrano peppers, and I added some oregano. I added a tablespoon of white vinegar, and then I just continued to do what I'm doing here. So that's about ready. Also a little salt. Let's see what that tastes like. See, can you see that? It's rough. It's got all the toasty parts of it. Ay, qué bueno.
Oh,
Okay, now the green or tomatillo salsa. This is not like it's very similar to your chili verde that has been made before, but this is it's cooked only by being roasted. If you recall, in the chili verde, you have to cook it. I'm removing the stem portion here. See, nobody eats that. Okay, I've got the onion in there, and now the garlic, along with those serrano peppers, and this is just going to be coarsely crushed. I love the smell of this. I'm sure you people understand too, all my vecinos and vecinas, when you cook outdoors on that grill, boy, I'll tell you, the food takes on a better taste. Things smell better. That's the way it was back in the wild, I guess, back in the old days. Okay, gonna mix all this together now. this same mixing bowl that I made the other salsa with. And this is so that I'm combining all of the ingredients there. Haven't added anything else, no salt, no oregano, no vinegar. I'm going to add that now. Tablespoon of vinegar, more or less. Okay, is a tablespoon or so of oregano. And about a teaspoon of salt. And that goes this way. That's it. Okay, here it is. Doesn't that look great? Look at that. There's the green and there's the red. But we're not quite finished yet. We need to add the key ingredient to any salsa, any Mexican salsa that is, and that's fresh cilantro. Fresh cilantro. You gotta put that in. A salsa without cilantro. Remember, I said once before, it's like a tequila without a tequila. And half a squeezed lime in each one. If I can get this thing to go. These, I don't know, I might get buying. There we go. I thought maybe I was buying dry limes. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay. Salsa crudo, or is it salsa cruda? As I was saying, these vegetables were all washed very carefully before I even roasted them. We just can't be too careful nowadays. Okay. Now, what can I put these on? Let me think. Okay. Got it. Okay. That's a fresh masa. Tortilla that is frying up. It's on medium heat. Medium heat with about 2 tablespoons of oil. I'm going to put these on paper towels and let them drain. Look at that. Okay, another one. Here we go. I'm making a New Mexican specialty here. But rather than using store-bought corn tortillas, I went ahead and made these fresh. Let's see what I'm making. Here we go. Okay. I'm putting cheese on the hot tortilla. 2 kinds of cheeses. That's a nice cheddar. And the other is a Colby. I'm going to let that melt while I do something else. I'm saving the rest of the cheese for the topping. Watch. Okay, these are Huevos Rancheros Senor Vecino's way. 2 homemade corn tortillas, crispy hash browns, 2 eggs over easy, the cheese over the eggs. If you recall, I put the cheese on top of the tortilla as well. Now I'm putting more cheese over the top of the eggs. There we go. And here we go with salsa. Here's the red salsa. Look at that. Oh, and here's the green salsa. Oh, look at that. Now, you know, it's 7:20 at night, and I'm going to have me some breakfast for dinner. And if you think that's funny, I heard that somebody lost a bunch of weight doing it this way, reversing. So they had their dinner in the morning, had their breakfast at night. What did you think of that? Senor Vecino's Huevos Rancheros. ¡Ay, qué bueno! All right, let's see what this tastes like. Oh, look, crispy tortilla. Look at that. Cheese. Salsa. Let me cut that a little smaller. That's almost like a tostada right there. Here we go. Get a little bit of the salsa. Look at that. Some of the egg. Crispy hash browns. Oh, I know what I forgot, but watch. Mmm. Refried beans. Mmm. There you go. Refried beans. 2 colors of salsa. One with tomatoes, one with tomatillos. 2 fried eggs, plenty of cheese, hash browns. I'm telling you, they probably charge you $10-12 for this at a restaurant. Aye, and I could make it for you for no charge.
Food is good, la comida es rica. I like to eat it, me gusta comerla. I like fruit.